enjoy the fun, chatting with interesting people while styling while we run. It's Kickin in Crocs. We're kicking in Crocs.
Hello, and welcome to Kickin' and Crocs, the podcast. We talk about martial arts stuff, geeky stuff, and
very thick stuff.
apparently facial hair preferences again. My name is Steve, one half of Oh God! Oh no! See you did this.
No,
you did this by going away. You did this by going away for a whole episode. My name is Steve, 1/3 of Kicking and Crocs.
My name is Dave. I'm half of Kickin and Crocs. That's how important I am.
And I am Nick, going back to the shadow half for the week.
Nah, you're the final third.
Man,
such an
what's going
epic
on,
title.
guys? It's been a week and
Hi.
I miss you guys already.
How was your cruise where you left us and went away to?
Did you get caught in the storm?
We
Were
need
you
to
in the
do-
hurricane?
No, we went right in between, like ninjas. In between Helena and Milton. We missed them both. But man, I have people that I work with that are in Florida. Yikes, man. It is a mess down there.
Yeah, Florida. I don't think it's as bad as Carolina got hit.
Is it still going
No,
on?
Milton was because
The storm was as strong, but I don't think the damage was as
the
quite as devastating.
The
Because what
west
happened?
the west coast of Florida was a Milton, really bad.
No, I know it got hit, but what happened in Carolina was the several days of rain before the hurricane got there caused epic amounts of flooding in the mountains, like in Asheville, where they don't normally have that. Like that's usually where
And there's
people
nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go.
go.
No, they
So, like-
can't retreat to anywhere, really. I mean, anywhere they try to go to is just going to get hit a little bit later.
It's crazy though. It's like two epic storms, like back to back.
Right on
And-
Florida.
And here's the crazy one. The first one they were complete opposites. The first one was very large, right? 200 square miles and slow as could be. The second one was much more condensed, but ridiculously fast, right? 120-mile-an-hour winds, and it flew from west to east fast. Like it just mowed right over them in about, let's say, 10 hours.
They got some tornadoes and stuff too in Florida. They got hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I said, I have some friends out there. They got beat up pretty bad. One of my coworkers, she's in a newer house, so they boarded up and they got basically stayed to the middle of the house. It's a ranch. Their house was okay, just one of the fences got removed, but their neighbor's fence got completely twisted out. And then all of the palm trees in the front of the development got pulled out by the roots right in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
So there was just, and she said they were far from the water. They weren't even close to the water.
Thank goodness for New Jersey. We're nice and safe in our little bubble here.
What? In New Jersey, we get tornadoes, we get earthquakes, we got
We've been
Hurricane
hit,
Sandy.
we've been hit by some
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Sandy, that's way back. We're going
hit
back.
by
We're
some
good
stuff.
Way
now.
back.
We're good
We
now.
haven't even got, what we haven't gotten in a while, Northeastern in a while, really.
Nor'easter.
Yeah,
We
used to get them all the
ran a
time.
nor'easter.
We did.
Nor'eastern.
We did run a nor'easter. Yeah, we did.
That's you guys ran one?
We
Smart
ran
race.
in a race during a nor'easter.
No, you did. Really?
Dumbest decision we
Yeah.
ever made.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. They literally had to shut down some of the obstacles because there was no physical way to do them because you were getting pounded on by rain.
And we
But
just
there's no
skipped the
lightning.
rest of them.
They only cancel things if there's lightning. Otherwise, it's game on.
And we
So
just
there's no
skipped
lightning
the
in it.
rest.
There's really not lightning in nor'easters. It's so
It got to
In
the
the
point.
comments section, Anthony Botts, I know, went to help for the recovery of the hurricane. So
yeah. So he's heading down to Carolina, meeting up with the
Yeah.
team, and then they were going to decide if they stay in Carolina because I saw he did a private lesson the day before he left. So
hopefully traveling safe, Anthony. We're thinking about
Yes,
you, man.
Thinking about you, Anthony. I wonder if he
God-
still
God
ends up
bless what
listening to
you're
this
doing.
episode. I wonder if he still listens to the podcast consistently, even though he's probably very busy. I'm sure there's quite a
Yeah.
bit to take care of.
Well,
I'm sure there's downtime.
Yeah, I mean the driving, you know what I mean, just getting to and from the places. I have a friend of mine, Matt, who does a lot of these recovery type scenarios. He used to do rebuilding of houses in like Japan, like all over the place. and he's taking a couple truckloads of stuff up with some friends from Kentucky to the Carolinas. They're definitely hurting there too. It's weird. I had some folks tell me that they were having a hard time getting supplies, surprisingly enough, past FEMA. Like FEMA was almost like how would you say, filtering the supplies that were allowed through.
Interesting.
And
What were they denying?
it was just basically their inability to check the supplies first, and it's like you don't have to check the supplies. They're
Yeah,
not
it's
coming from you.
supplies.
Like it's shirts, it's clothes, it's
Like, what do you
it's
think?
blankets. Like you're not responsible to check. You're responsible to check the supplies your guys are supplying, not everybody's bringing.
Yeah,
Like, what do you
You
think
know.
is being sent? Like,
No, it's a
Like
weird.
crazy.
The whole scenario is weird. I just hope the right, the right stuff gets to the people that need it, and
I'm sure it will. I
we'll
mean,
deal with
these
that.
things are just a pain in the butt.
Yep, exactly. Oh yeah, it's always crazy to stuff. But the cruise itself was great. If you guys, we should cruise together, all of us. We should all go on a cruise together. I think
I
it'd be
know
cool.
we keep on saying it.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
said it the
yeah,
last
just
time.
Do it.
shut that school
We said-
down and just
No, we
go.
do a short one. Do one of the holidays that we know we have already set up. I'm
Yeah,
not saying
I know
something
4th of July
separate.
is probably very expensive for cruises, but that's a week we have
I ain't
off.
getting on a
No.
boat with Nick.
It's actually not that crazy. Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Sir, Kickin and Crocs was born on a boat.
Yeah,
Four
Yeah, I know.
day. We could do a 4-day or a quick one. A
he
4-day.
was born on a ferry.
That's still a type of boat.
It's a magical boat.
Very magical boat. Which, by the way, speaking of the birth of Kickin and Crocs, we missed our 2-year anniversary.
I saw you mention that. So we're gonna have to just have that much of a bigger party for the 2.5 year.
Yeah, like our 2-year anniversary was September 28th, I want to say.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness, I didn't even get you a gift.
I did get a nice message from Michaela today, though.
Okay.
Our fashion designer friend, who said
Yep.
she's doing some trend research for spring 2026 at work. And you can tell Kelsey, you are on trend. Crocs made it into this official, capital letters, trend report.
Nice.
This source is what all the fashion brands use.
Let's go.
Boom.
Take
Boom.
that,
I'm
Croc
sure Crocs is
haters.
super excited that we're supporting them
Boom.
and that they are in the trend, in the now.
You're
Yes,
welcome, Crocs.
yeah.
It's all
It's all
our
been us.
doing.
It's all because of us. It's the only reason.
I gotta say, I think the Echo
These?
Surge I just got
Surge.
might be my favorite pair now. The
Why?
sneakers,
Surge.
The feel, the look, what's going
the
on?
look, the feel, everything. They're
Okay,
tight.
have you taken a run with them?
What?
Have you ran with them?
Why would I run with them?
You said they're sneakers, right?
Yeah, but they're like not running sneakers.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if they were that kind of sneaker. or
Yeah,
if they
no,
were
no,
just
no.
like-
I'm careful with running sneakers.
Are these the
I
ones
get,
that are these ones you showed me last time?
yeah, the gray ones.
The gray ones.
I showed you 2 pairs. I showed you
You
my
did.
mellow ease and my.
You should show us right now.
If you watched last podcast, Nick,
I didn't, but I will. I'll jump in and catch up. I'll be sure to see it. So on the cruise, we did do something that I hadn't done before, and I know you guys
you
have
got
already-
people to throw kicks in Crocs.
I did not. And let me tell you something. It was so. I brought our hoodie and everything, and I even brought a mic, and it just did not get it together. I failed this time, so
Did you
I
bring the
owe
mic?
some.
And the sound card too? You brought the whole sound card?
No, just the mic on my phone. It would have been. Why would I bring the sound
That'd
card? Just me and talk.
Yeah, it would have worked if it's a USB-C attachment.
I just
Why
talked
have,
to people.
why have we not tried this yet?
My brother-in-law does it all the time when he's interviewing people for his equipment reviews. He just attaches one mic and he talks, and then they talk, and then he talks, and they talk. and
Yeah, you
it's
can't do
great.
multiple mics, but you can do one.
Yeah,
We need to try this.
It's if you're interviewing somebody or you're talking to someone or you're just talking about an event or a show. Yeah, absolutely.
My son seems very upset right now.
Oh, I hear him. That's not good. Actually, I do hear him.
Actually, I think
Oh,
that the recording will probably be able to hear him too then.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
probably.
We're hearing him. Yeah.
Well, we
Poor
don't have a
little-
noise gate on,
That's true.
so
Poor
everybody
little-
will hear his crying. What's up, buddy?
Oh, poor guy.
He's like, I don't
Go
want to
say
be
hi to him.
clean. Stop
He
giving
wants
me a
to see
bath.
Dad.
No, he's done with bath time. I think Kelsey's making him a bottle of milk.
Oh. And now my dog is upstairs barking, but you don't hear her, so that's fine. So the
I have
flow
no
ride,
background noise, so
the flow rider, that is
Yeah.
the thing to do now. We did boogie boarding on the flow rider, and it was awesome. Luca started the trend, and then everyone else jumped in. And what was really cool is we had a guy there that knew how to do tricks on the flow
Yeah.
rider, and
There's
he
always
like
one guy that does it.
he's like he like adopted our group and started teaching them how to sit, how
Brent,
to spin.
my brother-in-law and
It's
my
cool.
nephew did it at Camel Beach
Okay, nice.
Camel.
They enjoyed it too.
in the Poconos. Yes.
We were on it, no lie, once they discovered that they liked it, probably from of the trip, a solid 30 hours. And I can't even make it up. We were there from morning to night. They were even doing it
Did you
Crazy.
do
in the
anything else
evening.
on this trip, or it was just slow
We did
riding?
kayaking in Orlando.
Oh, I'm
That
so
was
jealous.
really cool. Because
I like kayaking.
where we kayaked, guys, it was like an inlet for both the ocean, so salt and fresh water. So
Yeah.
around us was actually dolphins swimming and like catching fish right up against us.
Oh, that's cool.
That's fun.
And then there was some jumping fish. So Izzy was a little bit nervous that the fish were going to jump on the boat because they could. And I'm like, so what? You just smack it right off the boat or let it. It doesn't want to be on the boat as much as you don't want it on the boat. And then we stopped at a little island area and we were able to get some oh my god, the crabs, the ones that I'm having
Hermit?
hermit crabs, the ones that come out of the shells and they go into bigger shells. They were
Yeah.
just on the island, so you pick them up and they're the little mini ones, and their hands would come out and they'll crawl around your hand and they would suck
Oh,
right back in. It was really cool. And again, it was good because Izzy's never kayaked before. Luca has through Boy Scouts,
I am.
so
Yeah.
she
I
loved
used
it.
to go kayaking every year.
Yeah, we loved it. Oh, did you? Where'd you guys go?
I used to go kayaking every year at Cedar Creek, Double
Where's that
Trouble
at?
State Park.
Oh, okay. I've never kayaked there. We used to, you could, crazy enough, you can kayak at Echo Lake, as small as Echo Lake is. And then at Manasquan Reservoir, you can
Yes,
kayak.
you can do Mammoth Reservoir as well. Yep.
Yeah, I have a 2 person and a 1 person.
I
We used
won't
to
do
go
two
up.
people, one person.
The 2 people's fine.
We used to go for cousin's birthday every year.
depends on the other
Um,
person.
Well, I had Isabella and she worked hard. When
So,
I have
yeah.
Nicole, sometimes she does the other
no,
clean
I just don't.
clothes thing.
Somehow you always end up. You end up
Oh,
somebody steers you into something and you fall. I don't like it. Just
you
I want
guys
to be
would
in
have been
charge.
laughing though. Luca was working Nicole because they had a 2 person together, and Isabella and I did, and he's like, "Let's go, left, right, left, right."
I'm
He
surprised
was
Nicole didn't
pushing.
brain him with the paddle.
She could have, right?
Oh, what he was
She was
picking on
being
Nicole
good.
this whole trip.
What happened?
He was picking on Nicole this whole trip. I heard about his little Weight Watchers comment.
Oh yeah, it was so funny because
What?
obviously, so another thing about the cruise, which is awesome, is it's basically it's an all you can eat, right? It's unlimited food in the dining halls. So Luca goes, you're a you're a Weight Watchers failure, mom. You're just not making it.
She could
Uh,
have kicked him off the boat.
oh my goodness, he is too much, man. He was quick on that one. As soon as she picked up
God.
that second plate of snacks or whatever it was, he was so fast on top of that one. He's like, "Yeah, you just failed Weight Watchers, mom. It's all right." And the food was so good. Steve, this is like these cruises. This is your zone, man.
I really want
Unlimited,
so bad.
lots of good food.
Unlimited pesto. Unlimited.
There is pesto, bowling.
Never
Now
mind.
listen,
Never mind. I'm good.
Steve, bolognese sauce. Ooh, was good. But
No,
one,
Steve's stomach can't handle pesto, or at least maybe the particular pesto we're getting.
There is
Really?
something in that pesto that
It could
is
just be the
giving me
one we're getting.
problems.
does it have the pignoli nuts? Maybe that maybe has a reaction to them ground up in it.
It could be. It could
It
be.
absolutely
I
could be.
mean,
No, I looked up the ingredients that go in pesto. Everything else, except for whatever kind of nuts Nick just said, everything else I've had before and a bunch of other stuff. It's got to be that.
Have you
it could
had
just be
pesto
it
before?
could be the brand. It could
I've
be the
had
brand.
pesto before, and it's given me problems every time.
Dude, where do you get it from, Dave?
I don't know. Kelsey gets it at different places, and this was the Costco brand, I think.
I think Nicole, the one she gets is at Costco. I have to check which one she gets. I mean, we make it, but now she gets it at the store, and
Oh.
she actually puts it in ice cube trays.
Huh?
And then no, because then when you need it, instead of the jar, because pesto goes bad quick.
Bad quick.
Like
You
you
got to be
need
on
as
it.
soon as that jar is open, it goes bad. So what you do is you put it in pesto trays. I mean, ice trays. And you freeze them, and then when you need them, you just take 2 ice cubes out, put them in a pot in the pasta, and they're good to go. And then it lasts
Interesting.
2-3 months versus 2-3 days.
Huh.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, Nicole tried that one out. It was her. I don't know where she got the trick from, but it's
I
been
don't know,
awesome.
but like, so Steve has dinner at my house on Wednesdays,
Yeah.
and every time we do pesto, he gets sick. You know who doesn't get sick? Kelsey and I. Never a problem.
So you know what this
I don't
means?
Stomach to
know.
You know
steel.
exactly what this means, right? He's trying to poison me. He's trying to get rid of me. He wants my portion of the Kickin' in Crocs.
What's worse
He's
is he's
using pesto to do
unsuccessful.
it.
So he's got to keep trying. He's wasting good pesto on
Exactly.
you.
I don't understand. I didn't think he has a weak constitution.
I think so
I
too.
handle
I
everything.
love
I
pesto.
handle that stir fry that you guys make, that hibachi stir fry. I handle that just fine. That's not an issue.
Handle it. It's
I know.
delicious.
I'm like,
Exactly.
dude,
It's
he's
amazing.
cooking for
the
you.
pesto was delicious. I loved the pesto. It tastes great. And
I
then,
love pesto, man.
and
I'm
then in
addicted.
the middle
Maybe
of the
you just
night, my
eat too
stomach is like,
fast.
"What did you put in me?"
Oh, so one night they had for Italian night. This is crazy.
Oh, stop! There's a
the-
whole night for Italian.
Yes, and
boy.
what did they do on Italian night? They do the pasta bolognese, which they had every other night anyway. But on Italian night with meatless pasta bolognese with tofu. I
Uh,
told I told the waiter who we're still friends with him now. We're still chatting with him now. Hilarious. I was like, don't come to this table again.
Did you just say tofu?
Meatless bolognese with tofu. I said so basically pasta with tofu because there is no meatless bolognese.
yeah, that
And you
doesn't
can't
exist.
put tofu in Italian food. I said, do you even have an Italian cook back there? Which he started laughing. He goes, we actually don't. I said, no surprise.
There it is.
Do me a favor. Don't put anything near my food that's tofu. Carolyn, who was with us, she enjoyed tofu, so she had some food with tofu in it. And he starts cracking up. He goes, "That's we only sold one on the entire boat, and it's hers. No one else will eat it."
Wow,
I said,
that's
"No."
crazy.
I'm sure he was busting chops, but
That would be
um,
really funny if it was true, though.
they were great. So the waiter and the waitress that we had, or the waiter and the assistant waiter, ended up being a married couple, but we didn't know until towards the end because they don't really advertise it. But they were awesome.
Were they
And we
like
Why would they
were they like
advertise that?
arguing with each other like you and Nicole?
No, they're not like Nicole and I now, where they love arguing. No. And if they do, they don't do it on the boat. But she's a toughie, so I can see them them doing it. She was Filipino, and he was Croatian. And
Quite the mix.
oh yeah. She's Brenda, and his name was Borza. And they were
She was
hilarious.
Filipino and her name was Brenda.
Yep. I don't know what her Filipino name was, but it was Brenda on the boat. It's Brenda. And dude, they were very, very good. Like after the first night, every night after that, the drinks we wanted were already ready to be on the table, right? They
Oh.
already knew what the kids liked as side dishes. They brought them
Amazing.
out, right?
Oh,
They already
nice.
kind of had an idea of the type of, additives we wanted and appetizers. They always brought extra packets of like bread. And I mean, we didn't have to ask anything ever. They were phenomenal.
So good customer service.
Great customer service. The staff
Love it.
in general was really, 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 really great.
And what cruise?
Did your daughter enjoy like a starlit dance? I was asking when I saw them the other day. I said, "Did you reenact the Titanic?" Like,
I'm sorry, Nick. I should have cut
I'm
him
king
off.
of the world.
Yes, we sank the conversation, Dave, just like the Titanic.
Anyways, so what cruise line did you use? Was this
Royal Caribbean.
Royal
Caribbean. They're fantastic. It's a bit. The boat we went on was the Symphony. It's a big boat. There was 6,000 people on the boat. The staff alone is 2,000. Right?
That's
Did you
crazy.
bring Crocs with you?
Absolutely.
What
Yep.
what pair?
The bistros.
Mm.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. No. The light rides. Sorry. Light rides. Not the
Mm.
bistros. The light rides. I brought the light rides, and I brought our hoodie, and I brought I did
Yeah.
nothing.
But
I
you did that, but
vacationed.
You
It
failed.
was a mess. I failed.
Failed.
No, epic
You
fail.
didn't even take a picture of
Epic fail.
yourself throwing a kick, which is
No, the only Croc picture I have is we went to a surf shop in Orlando It's a very popular surf shop. I don't know why I'm forgetting the name of it.
Brave the world.
No.
Imagine.
And they had a
Ron
Croc
John.
section.
Ron
I
John.
took and they had a Croc section. I took a picture of the Croc section. I meant to send it to you guys, and I never did. And I have the only
Yeah, you
Croc
were like
related
completely
thing.
incommunicado. You need to be checking on Rob, who was watching your puppies.
See it?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
And I didn't send it.
That's okay.
No, I checked in on Rob
barely. You usually call him every day. You didn't call him
because
every
he was
day this
barely
time.
there.
No, he was there every day.
No,
Apparently,
he wasn't.
did
Rob
not
was
sound like
awesome.
that.
Rob was awesome. I was very, very thankful to have Rob. I told Rob that. It's always great to have someone you trust like around. Not only the dogs, the house.
Didn't
your
ask
wife?
any of us.
No. Nicole actually did ask me.
Yes. Steve was back up just in case Rob couldn't
She
make it.
did. Nicole comes up to me and she goes, Steven, can you please just be on backup, like in case our other child, and that's exactly how she said it. It's our other child is just like not up to the task. And I was like, yes.
He did say your house is haunted, though.
Yes, he told me. He told me he felt it was haunted in the basement. He came down to work out in the basement, which is where I'm at right now. And then upstairs, he said he heard something. And then he was upstairs and he said he heard a woman's voice or something in the room. And then he said he had the weirdest urge to constantly stare at my staircase. And I was like, Rob,
You're just crazy.
I mean, we're home alone all the time, but it possibly, so it's a ghost. Say hello, welcome them in, make them some tea. I don't know. What am I tell you? Light a candle, do a seance. I'm really
like-
not
like
sure what to
we've
tell
been
him.
down in
If
your
you stay at
basement.
my house creaks and cracks all the time.
Like we've
And,
been
well,
down,
and he was saying
we've been
he
down
was
in your
like, it's
basement so
not-
many times.
he was saying it's not house. It was more than house noises. I think what freaked him out was whatever he thought he heard as far as like a woman's voice. And I wish it was me playing a joke on him because I have a camera in that room and I can call into it. I really wish I was part of it, but it wasn't.
That would have been so funny if you said that just now. That'd have been so crazy.
I really wish I could have taken
You should
credit
do
for
that
that. 'cause I
next
told him.
time. If you ask him to watch your house again.
Well, he'll never look. He's never gonna stay here again. He's done
Aw.
unless I do like a cleansing of some kind.
An exorcism, hang up some
Yeah.
talismans. Yeah.
We got to do the incense throughout the house. Maybe we'll do a Kickin' and Crocs cleansing.
Oh,
of
oh,
them.
speaking of that, remind us after the podcast is over, because I don't want to give away any spoilers about our Halloween video idea. It's a little teaser for all y'all at home. We're going to do a
Steve,
cool
don't
little
forget.
Halloween video this year.
Okay. I'll
Remind
you.
us after we're done to tell you about it.
Got it, Steve. Don't forget to tell me about the Halloween.
Have you been
Got it.
watching our
Dave,
Crunchyroll
don't forget to tell
account?
me
dude?
about it.
I am addicted to your Crunchyroll account. So
All right. Because I got a random weird login, and I was like, that's why I changed the password. I was like, did you log in at this location? It's like, I did not.
did it get me logging in while I was away? Maybe.
I don't know.
Have you logged in when you were away?
Here's the important
mean-
question. You know it started on Friday, October 11th.
The
I have
Dragon
not-
Ball.
Yet watched the first episode, Dragon Ball Daima.
It's subbed only, but no, I didn't watch it yet. It's not dubbed. Only
Of course
subbed.
it stopped only.
I know. No, I didn't watch it yet. Did you? Oh, you said
Not
you
yet.
did?
No, I'm going to watch the first episode after we finish recording.
Now, Rob had mentioned he played the new Dragon Ball game. What game is that?
Sparking
Oh.
Zero!
Sparking Zero.
Oh,
Came
okay.
out Thursday.
Okay. Do you guys know what he has it for? What system did he get it for?
PC. Yes, it's
It's
PC.
only on PC right now.
Oh,
PC, then it'll be on PlayStation 5, Xbox, like the upper tier.
yeah. The newer systems. Yeah. That's
It's-
cool.
According
I mean,
to
it's
Mike.
supposed to have a boat ton of
It's
characters.
He picked it up
right?
on his PC.
It has quite literally, and I'm not even exaggerating, every single character that is a fighter that has appeared in Dragon Ball. It's like
But
you
now-
can't fight as Bulma, but you can fight any character
She's
that
a
is
fighter,
a
though.
fighter.
She actually does fight. I don't know why I don't know Bulma as a character.
Not really.
Not really.
Chi-Chi did.
Chi-Chi was a fighter. Yeah, Chi-Chi was actually, a fighter.
I don't know if
Now,
Chi-Chi's
but
a
do they have
playable
like
character.
900 different versions of Goku and Vegeta
No. Only 5.
each?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 10 of the 200 people they have. That's not bad. That's not bad. But they're gonna have like a couple different versions of Frieza.
Yep.
Now, did they fast forward to like how far forward did they go?
For what?
Do they have shows that haven't been out yet? characters?
They have Daima characters if you purchase the deluxe package.
What's that? Okay, whatever.
Dragon
I'm
Ball
just gonna assume
Daima,
that.
the new one that came out.
The new one that just dropped.
They have characters
No,
from Daima.
the deluxe package is like what, a DLC already included? Is that what it
No,
is?
oh yes, it does include DLCs with it. Yes, it's much
Well, that's how they
pricier.
do it now. If you buy, you get this extra thing. If you buy this package, they do that.
You
in a
get
lot
the
of
Give me
games.
season.
game.
You
Just
get the
give me
season
game.
pass.
I want the game.
Hang on, I just had it up for a second. I have already clicked it out. You
Is
get,
it
like,
a
the-
fighting game like
Yeah.
left to right, like
No.
Dragon Ball Z
No.
Fighter, or is it 3D?
No, it's 3D.
Is there a story as well, like a campaign?
Yes, yes, there is.
Heard
So
the story's weak though.
from
Mm.
from what Mike Shannon described to me, is that you can either choose to play through different storylines from certain characters' perspectives. So, for example, if you choose Vegeta, then your story starts when Vegeta first shows up in the show.
Okay.
That's where your campaign starts, and then you play through the story of Dragon Ball from Vegeta's
Vegeta.
perspective. Yep. Same thing with like Piccolo, with Goku. Like
Do you
the characters
start
that you
as
pick.
King Piccolo?
I don't know. That's a good
See,
question.
it's interesting because like they did the
You should.
Kakarot, the RPG.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're not going to tread over the same, you know.
But they
'cause-
do though. Every single game they
Yeah, I
tell
know.
the same story.
Yeah,
Yeah, any Dragon Ball game,
Uh.
they seem resistant to coming up with any original stories for it, which I guess because I don't know why they wouldn't do that. But anyways, but you can in this game, what you can do is you can actually
Because
create
the one
what
time they did it on their own and made their own story, they ended up a baby from Dragon Ball with
GT.
GT. Yeah. So like we're not doing that again.
So in this video game, what you can do is you can make like your own what if scenarios. So you can change things like what happens if it's Goku that achieves Super Saiyan 2 against Cell? What happens if this, like, you know, you can actually change certain aspects of the story and create, quote unquote, create your own episodes.
So you follow different paths, basically,
Yeah.
like alternate
Hmm.
paths.
I mean,
Can you make your-
there's so many games on my list right now that's like,
Can you make your own characters?
I don't know.
Because the last game I had for Dragon Ball, you were able to make your own characters. I forgot what it was.
Was that was oh shoot, Xenoverse.
Yeah, it was a very good game. Really good game.
Xenoverse. You were able to create your own character and kind of insert them into the story,
Yes.
which that is pretty cool.
Yeah, you
Look at
fight alongside them through the time
Yeah.
travel. Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't played too many of the Dragon Ball. The games based on anime are always tricky for me to get into.
Yeah, they're not like they're not these fully. They're not like Spider-Man, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not that kind of game or God of War or whatever.
Like
they're not.
yeah. I get so into like stories
Final
of game, and
Fantasy,
then like
yeah.
you know, I'm such a big anime fan. I feel like sometimes the games aren't for me.
Well, they had the One Piece game, which looked phenomenal, but it
from-
was a hack and slash. You know, it was a mass
Okay.
character hack and slash.
There's
The
a
game
One
looked
Piece
awesome.
game that came out that just came out that people like because it was an original story by Oda.
Was that
Yeah.
okay? I think I saw. I didn't play that one, but I think I did see it. Graphics look good there too.
Okay,
I
so
did-
from
I
what I'm
definitely didn't
seeing-
play it though.
From what I'm seeing here, you cannot. I don't think you can create your own character, but you can customize
The one you
any of the
have,
characters that are
Crocs.
playable. So you can change their outfit, you can change their look, you can change their hair, you can give them scars. Like, so you can customize any of the characters. You just
Will
can't
there be
create your own.
cross-platform?
That's a good question too.
Come on,
Shut up.
Steve. Come on, these are the things.
It's a good-
You
it's a
asked
good-
the questions, I'll look them up.
It's a good anime season right now too. There's lots of good things coming out, so it's like I'm like I got so much on my plate to watch.
I'm still watching Black Clover. You know,
Oh, that's a great one.
yeah. The fighting isn't the best animated, right? It's
Where
pretty-
where are you at?
I'm at. So he has the devil power, right? And they're trying to make a Royal Knight team for the king. So so his friend Uni, is that the one?
You know.
Just is the first time he's fighting a captain and he merged with the ferry for the first time, where they merged together, and he had the green crown and whatever.
Yeah, you haven't gotten some really good fights yet.
They're changed for those big fights. They changed the animation similar to what they've done in Naruto in the past. So for the really big fights, it's pretty cool. But
You haven't
they're
seen too
not.
many fights with Yami.
No, I have. His are neat, like his dimension splitter and things like that. They're pretty cool. He's probably the only ones I liked. What I mean by the fight scenes, it's not very fluid. It's very like they're all like when they fight, kind of.
Oh yeah,
If
yeah.
you watch the animation, where again Naruto, like you see the flow of the
You have to
fights
watch.
really
Yeah, I mean, you
nicely.
have to get the certain episodes. But even Naruto, the fights were better
Better
pre
animated.
no, but pre Shippuden. Shippuden got a little
Shippuden was okay with the
towards
what's
the end.
with what's his name with Minato came in and
The final fight with
the
him and Sasuke, that was well animated.
well, that was wild. That wasn't even well
But
animated. That was just crazy. Yeah.
but
I
everything
still like
before
his
that.
first fight with Naruto when they were kids. That's actually one
Yeah,
of
but that was not Shippuden.
I know.
It
Yeah.
got Shippuden got to like
No, but
how big my powers could be.
I'm not saying it wasn't a good fight based on the craziness of it all. I agree
Yeah.
with you there. I
Alex and I
agree.
were just
I'm
talking
saying
about
just the animation itself looks a little stiff
you gotta watch
and
if
poorly
you never watched
exactly.
Hajime no Ippo. Alex and I were just talking about that today. I'm like, damn, that could do another rewatch on that.
I haven't seen that yet. I liked the fighting in the show you had me watch. I already forgot the name of it. The one that just came out over the summer, 8, whatever it was, something 8.
Oh, Kaiju number 8.
Yeah, the fight in there was pretty funny. Like the
Yeah.
animation style, like the way they draw it, the fight smooth is what I'm saying. I like that. I like when they add the extra
Yeah.
um little in betweens to show what's actually happening. What's up, Steve? What'd you find out? Cross platform?
No,
No, you didn't find out, or no, it's not.
it is not cross-platform as of right now.
Oh,
Boo.
rough.
That's a hard pass nowadays. It's a tough one.
I never
If it's
understand why they
even.
do that.
Well,
If it's on multiple platforms, what difference does it make?
well, when they release it onto the other platforms, maybe then they'll introduce it. But now it's only on PC, so
Yeah, but did you read to say if they were looking to do it or just
it
said
just said
no?
that no, as of right now, it is not cross-platform.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I
it's
feel like
just-
nowadays, if you're gonna
it
do any kind of
probably-
online play
it
at
probably
all,
will at some point.
yeah,
I
I
don't
think you
see why
have
they
to.
won't.
You have to. You have to. If you're gonna do online play, and like Dave said, if it's gonna be on different systems, you gotta just do it. You gotta do it.
Really
Yeah,
should.
because I mean, it's not like you're banking on the exclusivity or anything like that. So just let it go.
Yeah, like Spider-Man and God of War, there you're not gonna cross-platform because it's specific to
Yeah.
PlayStation. Any good PlayStation games coming out, Dave? What are you looking for?
Oh man, I haven't to keep up too much because I don't have a PS5. I did just make a whole list of Switch games that I want though,
Oh, what do you got? What's
Ooh.
on your list?
because a bunch of like different platformers. I watched one of those list videos and I was like, oh, there's a lot of things I need to play.
So what's one that's on your list, you think?
Let's see. I put up my list. I just
Did,
added.
did Rob tell you what I got him addicted to? Castle Crashers. He's playing that again.
I So they're doing a remaster of Donkey Kong Country.
Oh, okay.
Remember Donkey Kong Country from Super
Yeah.
Nintendo
Yeah.
or N64, whatever it was
No,
on?
64, yeah.
There's a game called Baccarat, which I'm super interested in.
Okay.
Epic Mickey rebrushed, so it's Epic Mickey, but it's a
Epic
redo of
Mickey.
Epic Mickey.
Cool.
Ended Magnolia,
And
um,
I've heard of that. I haven't heard of that.
TMNT, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutants Unleashed.
Is that just a remake?
No, that's a whole new game.
Is that from the same guys that made Shredder's Revenge?
No, it is. It's the character from the new movie, the Mutant Mayhem movie.
Oh, okay.
It's those turtles. It's a whole different
Hmm.
platformer slash fighter slash.
Oh, but that plays almost as like overhead kind of, not overhead, but overhead a little bit, right?
Sure, a little bit. You have to look it up.
Yeah.
Leica, Aged Through Blood, which looks really good.
Is that a side scroller?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. And then Guns of Fury, which looks like a super updated Contra.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That
that one
sounds
looks good.
worth it. That sounds worth it. Especially if it
Yeah.
has single kill, like one shot, you're dead. That's what made Contra so freaking intense, is one bullet and you're dead. Yeah, that
Contra
sounds
was
cool.
yeah. So I watched one of those lists on YouTube, and I was like, oh man, I have a very long list of video games I have to play, but I have anime to get through first.
The only
I know. I
problem
gotta get.
is
I still.
time.
I'm still
Time is the
waiting.
enemy.
I'm still waiting to get the new Metroid game. Metroid, what was it, Dread or something? I forgot what it was. The new Metroid game. I
Yeah.
didn't get it because it's so expensive, brand new. But
Well, you
um,
play you play at night. Like that's my plan. But I have to catch up on One Piece. Once I catch up on One Piece, there's all these shows I'm watching.
I have
I
to
can only
not
watch
catch
one
up on
episode a
One
night or
Piece.
something.
Yeah, I can't. I can't play any other.
Well,
I
if
gotta
it's-
play at night.
If it's
So
an
it's,
anime, that's only a 20-minute episode. Much more than
Ah, man, at the end of the night, I'm tired.
listen, you're talking to a 20-year-old. What do you want? He doesn't get tired. Steve doesn't get tired.
he's talking
ever.
to a 20-year-old who goes to bed before him.
Well, I saw you up early, working hard out in the yard already, getting stuff
I
together.
can't eat as good as right to bed, so I get home and I eat, and then but like by the time we get in bed, I'm watching like an
That's
episode. I'm starting to fade.
It's
What are you
fascinating.
guys watching on Wednesdays now? Anything good?
We just
Well, the
finished.
Caped Crusader.
Just finished Batman: The Caped Crusader.
So
Fantastic
good.
show. Highly recommend it to any of you Batman fans that are out there.
Talked about it on the last podcast.
We did actually talk about it a little bit on the last podcast.
A little bit.
Interesting setup for the next season. Not going to spoil
Excited.
anything. Interesting setup for the next season. They are definitely taking some different approaches to all of the classic characters. And
Yeah.
some of the changes I'm all for. Some of them I'm still like not sure how I feel about this.
You think anyone's
it's-
gonna watch the new Joker movie? Because they're supposed to be coming out with a second one now.
No,
already
it came out,
It came out.
Oh.
and it's tanking horribly in the box office.
Oh, it came out?
It
Yeah.
did.
Oh, yeah.
See? See how good it was?
It's doing terribly, and then most people didn't know it was a musical.
It's a musical?
Yeah,
Stop. Are you serious?
yeah, 100%.
Wait, the movie's a
I-
musical or it has a musical?
No, it's a musical.
Okay. Got it. And it tanked. I don't know why it would have tanked. I have no idea. I'm completely shocked.
Shocked they're making a sequel to it in the
Shocked?
first place. I can watch the Joker at the first one once. I watched it once. I was like, all right, I'm good. That was depressing.
That was
a rough movie.
It was an incredible
I didn't
masterpiece.
feel it was incredible.
It
was good.
I felt it was a great movie. I can
Stop
never
it.
watch it again.
That was
Yeah.
a great movie,
So,
but not to be
Just
the
so you,
Joker.
well, I can't because my background, but if you look up, you go to Google and you type in Joker Folie à Deux, do, 2024 rated R musical / thriller, 2 hours and 18 minutes.
Motto
Yes.
on. Get out of here.
Big pass.
Hard pass,
yeah.
huh?
I didn't know it was a musical till it came out and people started trashing it. And then I was like, wait, it's a musical? It's like, what?
What's it called again? Joker what?
Foley,
Joker.
what's that?
Oh, here it is. Hold on.
Shadow
Let's do
Hat.
F-O-I-L-E.
Hold on. Here
No,
we go.
there's an accent on the
Steven-
A. Folie and
Oh, I can't
Do.
screen share. You blocked screen share, Dave.
Because
Well,
Dave
they
is
do.
the one. Dave is the.
no, I didn't block screen share. Did
You
I?
You did
Yeah, you
because you used this for the karate school as well. You didn't want anybody.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Wait. I'll make you a co-host. There you
Oh.
go. Now you can screen share.
What about
Thank you,
me?
sir.
No.
What about you?
What if I want a screen share?
All right, let's see this thing for a second, for a hot second.
Don't get us copyrighted.
What?
No,
We're
yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna-
It is
no, we're gonna
copyrighted.
watch a second of it. We're not watching this entire.
Oh, we need copyrighted. Oh my god.
Ah.
Can you hear it?
No.
Why?
You're gonna get it copyrighted. I'm not. See, this is why
No,
you
I'm-
shouldn't be
This
No,
is
I'm
why you
skipping,
don't
I'm
do
skipping.
this.
I'm skipping. Look, we're fine.
Who cares?
They're
I've seen
not
this
singing
already.
the whole time. All right, skip. Where's the? Oh, listen. So the whole thing is singing. He's
Well,
talking.
it's a musical.
Yeah, no musicals. You don't sing the entire movie.
I know. See, I would not have thought it's a musical by watching the trailer, though. I would have thought they just added effects to the trailer.
I don't know. It did terrible in the box office. Like, I feel like it didn't need a sequel.
No, that's good. I'm already good. See, so looking at that trailer, I just thought they added the effects to a normal trailer. I would not have known it was a musical. So I would
Ah,
have been double disappointed.
They weren't even really singing in the trailer.
No, not at all. There wasn't any scenes where they sang.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the thought process was. I'm not artsy enough, I guess. But
I think it was, hey, we haven't ruined DC enough. Let's go for it all away. 100% ruin it before we
You
reset.
think this is why Matt Reeves was like, "Hey, that's a separate. That's not part of our Battinson universe."
I think that's why he's separating himself from all of the other stuff because he's like, you
Yep.
guys are going to keep
well,
ruining
the good thing about the Caped
originally.
Crusader
We actually
cartoon
got good reviews
is-
for our Batman universe, so we're gonna try and keep
It's-
it that way.
the good thing about the Batman, the Caped Crusader, is that it's Bruce Timm, it's the original guys.
Yeah,
Matt Reeves is involved.
That's the cartoon you're saying. You
Yeah.
guys just watch it.
it's like the reboot of Batman the animated series, and it's good.
'Cause it's all the
Listen,
same
they shoulda
people,
just-
basically.
They should have just took Batman Arkham Asylum the game and made a version of that into the cartoon.
I
That game
honestly don't know why they haven't done that. I mean, the closest thing that
No.
they've ever gotten to it was the animated movie Batman Assault on Arkham.
yes.
Yeah.
Involved
Well,
the
the
Suicide
frustrating-
Squad. That was the closest they
What-
ever
what-
got.
What's always frustrating with the DC universe is they have blueprints for doing all this, both in their animated movies, their animated series, and yet they just refuse to. Just no. We know what we're doing, and they put out hot garbage over and over. And you're like, I don't understand.
Here's crap. Let's go with that. Let's go with
Why
that.
don't you just take Disney's approach.
Crap
Take the animated movie, make it
with
live action.
poop
Slow down.
It's the Disney approach.
Slow down, please. Disney has stepped.
That's
in
not
their
what the people
files.
want.
Disney have been changing their live actions more than enough themselves. Their adaptations have been hitting the
Beauty and the
ground.
Beast nailed it. That's the only one that nailed it.
I liked Beauty and the Beast. I didn't think Aladdin.
Yeah, because I heard it was like a
nightmare.
shot for shot thing.
Yeah,
They
basically
literally
they
just
did
took
a
the
shot for
animated
shot,
movie and made it
Yep.
live
but they
action.
added a little extra story element in there.
Yes, they
Um,
did.
I heard that the
About
Beast gets a
background?
song.
Yep.
The Beast gets a
Yep.
song.
Yes,
I
but
was surprised
otherwise,
Beast didn't have a song in the original.
extended script.
Yeah,
It's in the
exactly.
Yeah.
extended script, yeah.
but
so it's still
otherwise it
technically
was
the original movie.
shot for shot.
Yep.
That's what I'm
Crazy.
saying. You take the animated movies, make it shot for shot. Did you see
I-
the new Did you see the two Green Lanterns?
Nope.
They casted Hal Jordan and
Jon Stewart.
Jon Stewart.
They also
I
said
did
something
not.
about Nathan Fillion being Nathan Fillion was going to be rumored to be Hal Jordan, right?
It's Hal Jordan. They casted it. Hal Jordan, the guy from Friday Night
Nathan's-
Lights, early edition.
Say it again, Nick. Go ahead.
Nathan was supposed to be who's that blonde guy who always had that bowl cut?
Guy Gardner.
Guy Gardner.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to be Guy Gardner. Yeah. But
That's
I
right.
didn't see any. There's no film of it yet. Like no trailer of it yet, Dave.
No.
no,
It's
but
still
they
in
announced-
production.
Got it. Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully they could do a good. But this is all under the new house now, right? As they're
Yes,
building
the
new
James
DC
Gunn.
universe. Okay.
James Gunn.
Okay. I hope. Are they looking to? And they're recasting everyone, right? They're not bringing back.
No, they're recasting everybody.
Mamona for Aquaman. None of that stuff, right? They're changing. it up.
Kyle Chandler is the guy. He's from Friday Night Lights, but I know him from Early Edition, which is a brilliant TV show back when I was younger.
Okay.
And then Aaron and Pierre as Jon Stewart.
Okay, that's
So-
cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, okay. This is. And when is it supposed to be coming out?
I don't know.
They have no idea. Okay.
But I
don't think
like,
they have a release date for it.
The guy for Early Edition was a TV show when I was younger. Used to watch it with my parents. About a guy that got tomorrow's newspaper today.
Okay.
So then he would
That's
try
some-
and like
So he kind of
fix
knows
some of
about
the bad
future?
headlines. What's that?
So he kind of like it's because he's getting like a new. What?
He would get a newspaper from the future. I should take away Nick's privileges here.
No, look, right. This is Guy Gardner. See, I told you. And then. No, I'm adding value.
Yeah, he would see the future through he would get the newspaper, so he would try and fix the things that went wrong, like the bad headlines, if he could.
Oh, really? Oh, that's kind of cool. And
That
this
was
is the
it's a good
comic
show.
series? Oh, it's a
No,
show.
it's a TV show.
Mm.
That's what that guy's. And then he was in Friday Night Lights, which is probably the bigger one people know him from.
Yeah.
And now he's going to be Hal Jordan.
Wow. Okay. All right.
He does got a good Hal Jordan look to him, though.
But does he
I
have
think
the
that's cool.
personality?
That is the game changer. It really is. Like he's got to have the personality.
Like
for it,
you gotta
because-
you gotta admit it. As bad
I think
as
he
the
can
Green-
pull it off.
as bad as the original Green Lantern movie was, Ryan Reynolds does have that personality. So
What'd you
if
do
only
out
they
there,
had a
Chelsea?
better script.
Well, that's what they original
say?
Deadpool do him in that Green Lantern like with
Okay,
the,
'cause
from
I set the timer up.
first time around, which is they basically kind of neutered his talk in that movie. They didn't really let him loose with the original.
Yeah. I still think Ryan Reynolds would have made a good Hal Jordan, but
I think they could have done the Green Lantern a lot better.
made the
Oh yeah,
movie.
yeah. They
as Young Man.
they animated Sinestro well, but then they went too far with the who was the bad guy at the end?
Parallax.
Yeah, Parallax. They messed that.
They did
all up.
Parallax all wrong. We talked about this.
Yeah.
I mean, it was entirely wrong. But
Yes,
not to
exactly.
mention the fact that like they really could have just done a much better job of the whole. Like, you ever see Green Lantern's First Flight?
Yes.
Perfect movie. Yes, I know.
Why didn't you just make that? Perfect movie. It was like a cop drama with Green Lanterns. It's perfect. Perfect.
Which is really what Green Lanterns are supposed to be, right? They're supposed to be like
Yeah.
detectives. That's all.
Space
It was-
Police.
It was perfect because it gave you an origin story. It showed you Sinestro and how he kind of starts off as like Hal's kind of trainer and mentor, and then like
Loved it.
shifts and like yeah, they messed that up.
Perfect.
Again, though,
recipe.
you have a blueprint. Look at it.
Do whatever I want.
Yeah. Which one
We're
am I
gonna
going
go
to
with
choose?
this. We're gonna go with this one. Yeah, millions of dollars to invest. We'll go with my own.
Just do a shot for
figure it out.
shot make. Like, I don't understand.
You got me. You got me. I mean, I think Marvel's slowly trying to figure their way back to the homeland.
Marvel has a lot of issues because, and here's the thing, this is why I knew they were going to have issues. Because the problem with Western comic books,
It was going too good, too fast, too long.
which I love Western comic books. Don't get me wrong, but like Western comics versus manga, right?
Hmm.
Most manga has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and then the stories are done.
No, Western go forever.
Western comic books, we've been following Spider-Man, Superman, Batman forever.
Yeah.
You took basically all your main players out in the movies. Your Captain America, your Iron Man. You refuse to recast
Black
anybody.
Widow.
Yep.
So you're like,
Thor.
well, where do you go
Hulk.
from there?
Well, Thor's still there. Hulk's still there.
Yeah, they're still there, but they ain't using them no more.
Yeah, well, there's
All the
contract
plot
things with
lines,
that too.
all the awesome plot lines that they had. I know the contracts are just all the awesome plot lines that they have just with those two characters alone.
But Dave said it. Like you need even Robert Downey Jr. Right? At some point they age out. Like you need
You have to
end
you
the
have to be
story.
willing to recast people. Like, it was terrible what happened to Chadwick Boseman, but to completely go, okay, Black Panther's done. Now we got to bring in, like, yes, I know in the comics, I get it, but also like there's a million storylines of the Black Panther.
That movie was so forced and
They
struggled.
they
It
did
was
sort of
so
course
bad.
correct at the end if you watched the end credit scene.
If you made it to the end,
I did.
It-
And
took forever. That movie.
yeah, it was too
so
long.
drawn
It was too
out.
long. It was way too
So
long.
drawn
They
out.
They
just-
could have cut out
I
a
just feel
lot
like-
of stuff from it. But I will say
I
this
just
though,
feel like they're reaching.
Yeah.
they were reaching. They did rectify as far as the Black Panther goes. They brought it around. I don't want to spoil it in case anybody.
Yeah, it just took. I mean, the movie's been out for a long time now. Like that.
You're not
movie's
wrong,
new.
but there are some people that might have started on the Marvel train a little late
But
and are trying to catch up.
the
Spoiler
problem,
alert: he's got a kid. Whatever.
Spoiler alert: kid's got his name, so technically that's going to
Bring
be
him
the
back.
Black Panther. That
If they choose to bring him back, yeah.
if they choose
Right.
to do that, yeah,
But-
they have that
but
option
again-
now, and they can
but
explore
again-
those storylines now.
they use the same characters for so long, and now like it's the problem with it's a different medium. So you're trying to take how you would do a comic book and put it into a live action.
Yeah.
Okay, you're building this whole universe, but like now what?
Stop killing off all your characters and end
Like
the
like
arcs. Like end the arcs. It's okay.
Let
to
us
end the
all make a
arcs.
pact right now. We will not do this with our webcomic.
no,
We will
no, we're
not.
not killing anybody off.
No, they're all gonna live forever.
I mean, you might want to kill somebody off.
No.
Not the main people.
Yeah.
If we go the Shonen Jump route, nobody actually dies.
No. Nope.
Yeah.
True.
We'll kill off Sergeant V Rocket.
But you know, nobody actually
Poor
dies in
V-Rock.
comic books.
We'll kill off
Like,
that character.
Poor V-Rock.
you know, whenever somebody
We'll have
dies
him
in
go
a comic
down to
book,
blaze of glory. He'll
you know they're
sacrifice
coming
himself
back.
for everybody.
Say again, Steve?
I said, whenever somebody dies in a comic book, you know they're not staying dead. There's going to be some iteration of them. They're going to come back in some way, shape, or form. There's some mystic way.
That's how we got into this whole multiverse mess in the first place. Because there's always a way to bring them back.
Yep.
Instead
But
of
and
just
that
ending
was
the arc.
the introduction of the multiverse.
Worst thing ever.
It's tricky because that was just a way to explain.
They were trying to
Comic
explain it to
books.
people who had no idea what they were talking about. Like they were trying to explain it to the casual audience when they really they shouldn't have had to do it.
Well, I think
Well, the
the only-
multiverse just came into existence in comic books because they had so many different stories with the same superheroes that they're like, we need to explain this in different universes.
Which reality is you don't need to. It's just like you said, story arcs. Just say no. This is this story arc. The end. End it. Start over. This is this.
Like, yeah,
This. There's a different designer. Like you had to have a different actor. This is a different artist. So the story's going to be different. We have a different writer. It's going to be different. That's the joy of comics. You have everybody's different perspective. They don't always have to follow. Just say this is going to be a 13 comic arc, and then follow the arc until it's done.
it's going to be interesting to see how Marvel what they do because they built themselves up so big. But now I feel like people are like going into Marvel movies now. Like I don't know.
That's true.
Well, because there's been a number of disappointments.
Have you guys seen
Well,
the
and
trailer for the Thunderbolts yet?
Yes,
Nick?
I'm hopeful.
It looks all right.
I think it looks better than what they've been coming out. I think just the fact that they came out with the trailer that makes all of those characters that were just
Thunderbolts.
Hmm?
Wasn't the Thunderbolts Osborne? Didn't he run the Thunderbolts?
no, it's Thunderbolt Ross.
What team did he run? The Osborne, the anti-hero team with Venom and those guys. What was that team called?
I
Because
would
he had a
assume the
team coming out
Spider-Man
of
fan
Civil
would know.
War. That's what I was asking Dave. He
And-
had a team coming out of Civil War that helped.
Oh yeah.
I
I
thought
don't
that was
know.
the Thunderbolts. That wasn't.
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was the Thunderbolts.
So the Thunderbolts isn't anti-heroes?
It is.
It is,
It's
but
they're led by-
originally it was not Norman Osborn.
No, not Norman Osborn. They were led by
I thought it was.
Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. General
Now,
Ross.
are they
Red Hulk.
combining the new Captain America movie and the Thunderbolts?
I think they're going to tie them in. Especially because Bucky is in it.
Is he?
Bucky's in the Thunderbolts.
Oh, I didn't know that.
you
Yes,
watch the
Norman
trailer?
Osborn.
He is. It is Norman Osborn runs it, right?
He becomes the government-appointed new director of Thunderbolts.
Yeah, after the Civil War, and they bring
Yeah.
Venom into it. So, like, I like that version of the Thunderbolts, which we're not there yet, obviously. I never really followed the original version, but the second version has like Scorpion, Venom, like actual like Sinister Six bad guys under Osborn as the Thunderbolts. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
iteration, I think that they're being led by Valentina Contessa de Fontaine, who is in the comics Red
Oh.
Herring.
Dreyfus, that's who it is.
Huh?
She's running it.
Say that again?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Elaine. It's Elaine from
Yeah,
Seinfeld.
yeah.
Fine.
Julia Louise Dreyfus. Yep.
Yep.
But
Elaine
yeah,
from
I don't know.
But
They
so
started to
she-
fall.
Oh, good.
Go on, Steve.
Oh, me?
Steve.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways, Bucky is in the Thunderbolts. If you watch the trailer, you would
Yes.
have seen him at the end of the trailer.
Yep.
But yeah, I think they are going to tie that in, or at least have, because Thunderbolts comes out first, right? Before Captain America: Brave New World.
Yes, I believe so.
So I think Thunderbolts is going to lead into Captain America: Brave.
There's also online. There's all the rumors like that's how they're going to introduce Norman Osborn into like that's going to be the plot twist. Is Norman Osborn?
Might be.
Takes over
I
at the end.
personally, I hate trying to figure out plot twists because then it ruins the plot twist for me.
Yeah,
I am a huge Norman Osborn fan as far as a villain. I think he's great. I really hope they do a good job with him.
I think where Marvel went wrong is when they started doing this whole, like they always do. You have to have all the tie-ins. So you got to watch the TV shows to understand what's going on here, and like it's a like you just can't do that because you're going to alienate people at a certain point. Because
But they weren't really that heavy on it. I thought they were pretty good with yeah, you can learn new things from watching the shows, but you didn't have to watch the shows, right? Like Agents
yeah,
of
I
Shield,
think
for
you did have
example,
to watch some of them.
for like what really I guess the more recent ones like WandaVision and and Loki, I guess.
You had to watch WandaVision, which was not recent. WandaVision, one of the first ones they did.
Yeah.
It's true. WandaVision was like the
No,
first
no.
show
I'm
they
thinking
released.
like Agents of Shield,
Woo! I love
No,
the
no, no, no,
Punisher,
not those, not
Daredevil.
those. Those had nothing to do with the MCU. They did.
No,
Initially,
because
they were trying to make it.
Shield definitely did because they'd even referenced the Avengers movies.
They did.
Yeah,
And
initially
actually,
they
they
tried.
explained some things that happened in the Avengers movie. Like, they
Yeah,
explained how Nick Fury got the helicarrier for Age of Ultron. Like, how he
yeah,
got that so fast. They explained
but
that.
that was designed like that was designed that way to kind of. It
And I like
was,
that because you didn't
but
need
they
to watch it,
eventually
but it was nice.
towards the end of Agents of Shield, though they broke off.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they brought in, I really can't believe they brought in an awesome Ghost Rider at the end of Agents of
Oh,
Shield. Or like the second to last season. And
yes.
I really wish they would have brought
Yes.
that exact actor in as Ghost Rider.
Oh,
Because he
my
did the, I don't
God.
know if you
So
watched that.
good.
They did the whole Doctor Strange ring teleport where
He
he
had
jumped
the
out with
same
the chain.
interdimensional ability. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He was no Nicolas Cage.
Hey, listen, I'm a huge Nicolas Cage. Not
Well,
Nicolas
luckily
Cage
it wasn't
fan.
Johnny Blaze. Ghost
I'm
Rider.
saying I'm a huge Johnny Blaze fan,
So,
but I thought he did a great job.
it wasn't
Great
Johnny
job.
Blaze. So
You
it was a whole
know, he's
different
got
Ghost Rider, and he was incredible.
Nicolas Cage is doing a Spider Noir, Spider-Man Noir.
Live
Yeah, they're doing a live action TV show.
because he's the voice for the movies, obviously.
No,
He is,
well,
yeah.
that's where they got it. He's doing a live action TV show.
A TV show.
Well, streaming show.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. It could be okay. I mean, he's older, right? I don't know, but it's a noir, so who cares? It's black and white anyway. I thought he did a great job voicing it. You know what I mean? I liked his voice for that character.
Nicolas Cage is hit or miss. Like he has some amazing things, and then he has some where you're like, what I just watched?
Oh, Face Off, him in Face Off was phenomenal. Con Air, phenomenal.
Con Air is one of my favorite.
Oh
National-
my God,
National
he's so good in
Treasure?
Con Air. Oh yeah, National Treasure,
movies.
all of them, awesome.
Drive Angry. Was that hit? That was in Drive Angry.
Yeah,
I
Is
didn't
that
see
the name of that movie?
I didn't see that one.
pretty sure that was him. Yeah.
I think that was him.
Ghost Rider, amazing. I'm just kidding. It's horrible. They were horrible. The Ghost Riders movies are rough.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage, Drive Angry.
Cool. Yeah, I didn't see that one. I haven't seen the movie.
Oh, that one's good. No, I don't think it's kid appropriate, but that one's good.
All right, I gotta watch it. I'm not against the watching a Nicholas. I didn't see the one where he was a vampire, but I heard it was horrible.
Yeah, that one
The
tanked.
more recent one. Oh, he was good in the Da Vinci Code. He was solid. I mean, those are hard. Those were hard movies to make because the books were just so good, and the books lived off inner dialogue, and they tried to replace the inner monologue with like computer effects. So that was challenging, but he did a good job. The books
Yeah.
were great.
Hmm.
Yeah, so he's been in a lot of good movies. I think he can do a good job in Nolan.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. I'm so over having to watch. Like, just
make
we just have a movie and be done with it. Like,
Are you watching did you watch any of the Venom movies or no?
I saw the first one. I didn't see the second one. I heard the second one's hot garbage, and then
It is.
the third one coming out. Who knows? And I
hope
like
they
Tom
give it
Hardy,
another.
but
Yeah, me too. I honestly, when you watch the first movie, you're like, okay, they're kind of on. You know what they did, Dave? They kind of did the Thor effect. They went to comedy,
yeah,
and it's like, stop it. Like he's not he's an anti-hero, but he's not a comedian. Like he's not a goofy character. And they went, almost full, full Thor.
Yeah, you gotta be. I mean, you gotta be careful. You have to have some humor in your movies because that's what always steered, I
Over
think,
top
DC the wrong way was they tried to make everything into Batman because Batman did well. So like, let's make Superman dark and brooding. Let's make like, no, you can't. You can't. They're different
Yeah,
fundamentally.
it's so funny. DC's doing the opposite. Instead of bringing in comedy, they're going dark and broody with everybody.
Well, they're trying to course correct now with the new
Yeah.
movies coming out. So we'll see. Superman's going to come out soon, 2025, I think, right?
For me, a
Probably.
Superman win needs to be him trying to be doing his best to be a Boy Scout. He can't be killing people. Like I didn't like
Nope.
that in the movie when he killed Zod. It's like you can't. Like that's. I don't want that Superman for me
He's
anyway.
got to be a Boy Scout. That's the whole point. He represents the best of what man could be.
Yeah, he's got to struggle with like he's got to hold back. He's got to struggle.
I don't
with
like when they're
power.
like, oh, that's hokey. It's like, no.
I
That's his point.
Mhm.
Exactly. You want him to be dominant. Like I even like in the Apocalypse movies where the first time Superman and Batman run into each other and Superman's just so dominant, right? And Batman's trying to figure it all out. But he's holding back. He's not doing anything. But just some simple
Again,
maneuvers. I love it.
Again, my favorite version of Superman, if you look to the animated universe, Superman in the animated series was the right level of Boy Scout, but still made some human mistakes because he was trying to do the right thing. And you had this like
Smallville.
Eh.
He did. But again, it was him figuring out how powerful he was and then having to tear back. Because the father in that series every single time was like you're stronger than everybody. The humanity behind you is holding it back and being the better person. I like that story of him. I hope they bring it back. But I do wish Batman wise they do 100% Arkham Asylum like the game. The game is so good. I need the detective back. I need the sneaky ways to take people out. Not him.
I like how they've started to get away from origin stories over and over. Like
it doesn't have to be an origin story, but
no. I'm saying I like the way they're doing that now.
Oh yeah.
Like where they don't like the Batman picks up in his year 2 of him being Batman.
Yep.
Like I'm good.
And then they reference his past in the movie, but they don't have it straight up start
Which
that
is
way.
fine.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm done with some origin stories. Like it's good. We all know.
I'd be surprised if they didn't do any references to an origin, even if the movie is not an origin movie. I'd be surprised if they didn't have some reference to your past. Like, they should always have that reference in there.
Well, Batman is always a reflection. I mean, because he just lives in his past.
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously, he's a brooder.
He's entirely motivated by his past.
Yep.
Yeah, everything he does is based on the death of his parents and all the mistakes that were made thereafter. Yep. And even later on, when Robin dies and all that stuff, it's all like he just owns on those things forever.
Oh
yeah.
Under the red.
I love it. So yeah, that's cool. I didn't know there was I didn't look at the Green Lantern stuff yet. So
you got to jump on. If you haven't watched Caped Crusader though, you should jump on Amazon and watch it.
Oh, it's on Amazon.
Prime Video.
What is it? A couple episodes or just see?
It's like 12. There's like 12 episodes. I want to say
they're each half an hour.
Oh, okay, that's not bad at all.
No, it was solid. It was good. It was good.
Yeah, I'll check it out because I definitely am interested in a good Batman anime.
If you like the original animated series,
I do. Yeah.
Then you'll like this.
Yeah, the original was the best, without a doubt. No one can touch it.
Well, it's the same people. This is the same people.
The same, not the voice. No, the guy who did the voice though, he passed away, right?
No, not the same voice, but the creators. Yeah, he passed. No, but it's the same creators. The guys responsible for that animated series are the guys doing this.
How is the Batman voice? Is it good?
It's good.
It's fine. What I really love about it is that when it's just him and Alfred, he still talks like Batman. Even when he's Bruce Wayne, Alfred driving him in his car.
That's just his voice.
He's sitting there as Bruce Wayne, but he's talking in the Batman.
Like Batman.
Yeah, that's just his voice. And then when he's out with other people, like when he's putting on the play of Bruce Wayne, then he has the different billionaire playboy voice and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the second that he's back alone with Alfred, he slips right back into the Batman voice.
Right back into the.
And I'm like, oh my god, that's great.
Lower.
How's his Bruce Wayne? Is it
perfect?
Is it
it's the perfect balance. Perfect balance.
Because I feel like Bruce Wayne needs to be like Tony Stark. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it needs to be over the top.
No, he's
And-
perfect.
He was
Okay.
good for it. Yeah, I would say he's not as over the top as Tony Stark was. Like, he's not as like.
No,
He's
No,
not
no,
like
but
I'm
you know
gonna
what I
put
mean.
on a show. Like he's not like that.
no,
type
but
of
he's a
guy.
not
charming.
really drunk.
He's a charming party boy,
Good.
and they nail it. They do
Okay.
like they nail it. Again, it's the same guy that did the animated series. It's like it's written by the same exact. This is what they wanted to do. So a lot of it is things that they wanted to do that the network was like, no, it's a kid show. You got to kind of tweak a little bit. So,
Okay. Cool.
but it's the same. It's the same people. So if you like the way they kind of did Bruce Wayne, it's that.
All right. I gotta check it out. I like it.
Well
Got
worth
some
your
things
time.
to check out. Got some
So
things to check out, my friend. I like it.
yeah, yeah. All right then. Let's kick this cock at the comfort mode.
Sure, that was a good amount of time. I'm started taking to
Yeah.
writing down everything that we talked about so I can remember to put it in the description. I kept
Oh, yeah,
forgetting.
to reference it.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of which,
Cool.
if you have not already, please make sure that you follow us on Instagram and on TikTok at Kickin and Crocs. KICKIN.Crocs.
CROCS.
The best.
Subscribe to us on YouTube to watch the video versions of this podcast. Comment below if you have any opinions on any of the topics that we talked about today, all of which I have written down right here. As you can see, there you go. As you can see, there's quite a few of them. We went quite a bit, quite all over the map today. I think we touched upon each of our respective interests. Touched upon
Nerdums.
them. But it was comment below. Give us some comments. Let us know some stuff. Keep an eye out on some awesome Halloween content that we have that will be posted very, very soon. We'll get back to the Weapons Wednesdays and to the week. And
We did not forget.
we're going to get on some submissions as well. I got some submissions in the bag that will start being posted. And if you're listening on audio only, give us
Stars. 5, 6, as many stars as you can get. Throw the stars out there, lay them out, and make sure that you tell
Wait.
all your friends.
That was cool. Do that again.
Hold on. Now I was prepped for that one. Now you caught me.
How'd you do that? That was crazy.
Effects.
She
Yeah.
has an
Facts.
anti-gravity gun and a bunch of star stickers.
Pew, 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 stars.
Love it.
For those of you listening, a bunch of stars just animated over my screen. So that was for you. That was for you, Steve. See, you give me some access, and once in a while I can give you a gem.
Okay, all right. You know what, Dave? I think we can let him keep the access. We can let him keep the co-host access. He can stay the final third.
And you stay kicking it.
Well, all right. Until next time, I've been Steve. You can always tell when Dave is just like, all right, wrap it up. Let's get off. I want to go away. You can always tell when he keeps on trying to say the ending line before we're actually done. I've been
And you stay
Steve.
kicking internet. You've been Steve?
I have been.
Who are you now?
Well, you see, the thing is, like, this is from the past because people just got done listening to it. So
I'm always Dave.
He is.
I'm still Nick. Always Nick. Still Nick. Still Nick.
No,
Still
no,
Nick.
no, no. You can't pull my always. That's
Still
mine.
Nick. Still Nick. Starman.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, the Starman.
Starman? What are you pissed
Starman.
now?
Starman. Let's try this one.
We're getting
Remember,
copyrighted
everyone.
for watching a trailer for him calling himself Starman.
You ain't crocking. And you stay kicking, internet.
Laters.
Fun, shining with interesting people while styling while we run. It's kicking in Crocs. We're kicking in Crocs.